So here we are, new cards that are coming next week. We were right in the aspect that it's gonna be Aquaman related because of the movie and such, but interesting that it's gonna be Black Manta. So let's take a look at this. I honestly have not read a single card, so we're gonna check it out and go from there and see how it is. So this is pretty much blind. Let's see, just like last season, we wanted to give you a sneak preview of what is to come in DC Dual Force this December. The mini set theme for December is the struggle between Aquaman and Black Manta. Okay, so expect many Atlantean themed cards. All right. Anarchy new effects that remove cards from your opponent's deck. Might gets new sea creature sources, and Tyranny gets something new altogether. Okay. I can just watch you die, and then I rest. Okay. Start things off with the man himself, Black Manta. Black Manta's a ruthless mercenary who will destroy anything that gets between him and his target. After Black Manta attacks, he'll dive deeper, this time targeting the enemy player's deck. Anarchy's 5th leader offers a unique playstyle in contrast to his fellow leaders. Only take advantage of this vicious attack. So let's take a look. After Black Manta damages an enemy leader, destroy that many cards from the top of your opponent's deck. What? 3, Black Manta gets +5 this turn. Wait, so if he attacks for 5, he takes 5 cards out of their deck? Oh Lord. Wow, okay. I attack them, I deal damage to them, and I get rid of their cards. Where's the downside? Sink the opponent's deck. Chimera, bronze 3/3, start, destroy 3 cards in your opponent's deck, then Chimera transforms to a random destroyed bronze or silver recruit. What? 3, piracy, destroy 5 cards in your opponent's deck, then put a destroyed gold card into your hand. Huh? Okay. This is straight up a control player's dream, right? Because you're not going to play this so much in aggro. Like Chimera would probably be pretty good, but it's on start. So of course it has to live. And as a 3/3 at bronze, it's probably going to die pretty quickly. But still, yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to probably be pretty good for control, I would think, or maybe some mid-range. I don't know if aggro is really going to help with that. Piracy, though, being free, just for free, just destroy 5 in your opponent's deck. Yeah. Like, why would you run Catwoman? You don't even need Catwoman. Just run this. Why would I do the middleman? Oh, Catwoman, and then attack into their leader and then get a gold card. Screw that noise. Just piracy. Now, granted, if piracy misses and doesn't hit a gold card, then you don't get a gold card from them. But still, if Chimera lives, then it's just like, oh well, GG. Now, granted, he only does it once. So, of course, only one time he destroys the 3 cards in opponent's deck, and then he'll transform into a random whatever they are. So once he transforms, then he's whatever the card is. But if he ends up transforming to a destroyed silver recruit, then it's probably just GG. Because I said this previously. There are a lot of great silver cards in this game, a lot of them, and if you're going to transform into your opponent's silver card, then if they don't have it anymore and then you become it, oh man, it's just game. Brenda hits more often than she misses, to be honest. The fact is, like, normally she will hit. There's a few chances that she doesn't hit, but for the most part, Brenda's been hitting. Almost all the times that I've played against my opponent, you're gonna at least hit 1. And yeah, even if you get Paco, it's like, okay, that's 1 card that they don't have that you'd end up having. I wouldn't mind piracy destroying and getting Paco. It's like, okay, I destroyed 5 of their cards and got a card out of it for free. All right, let's read more cards because if I this is just crazy. Just these three. There's still more cards. The Black Manta paired with other deck destruction effects such as Unending Ruin or the new cards Piracy and Chimera each lead to some potentially devastating consequences. Oh, this is crazy. Black Manta isn't the only threat in the ocean. Okay. Silver 3/3 Dolphin. Okay, I didn't know there was someone named Dolphin. 3/3 guard, deploy. Dolphin gets +2/+2 for each friendly sea creature. Okay. This reminds me like of a mini Swamp Thing. But of course, instead of depending on your opponent's cards, it's kind of like however many sea creatures you have. Which normally you're gonna have, almost all the time you're gonna have one. And then potentially you could have two. So a 5/5 or a 7/7 for silver, I think it's fine. And it's guard. So guard 5/5, yeah, that seems fine. It's basically like steel with an upside, a potential upside. So yeah, that seems fine. All right, Atlanta. I want to say Atlanta so bad, but it's Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta. Gold 5/5. Pretty low stats for gold, but deploy. Give your sea creatures everywhere +2 attack. Summon a sea creature. Oh, okay. Well, she officially became a better. Who is she? Because she officially became a better Aquaman recruit. That's way better than Aquaman recruit. It's not even close. Like, I wouldn't even put, like, I've already been saying that the Aquaman recruit hasn't really been performing that well, but I don't even need Aquaman recruit. Just put her in there. Sea creatures everywhere +2, summon a sea creature? That's way better than Aquaman recruit. And she's a 5/5, so she procs off Mira. This also would proc off Mira. Bronze 2/2 Volko. Deploy, give your other recruits 1/1. What? They made a bronze version of Queen Hippolyta? Really? Okay, like all three of these are just really good included. Like, they don't even need to be in Aquaman decks. Volko doesn't have to be an Aquaman deck. He could be definitely in like Wonder Woman. What if you have both of these? What if you had a board and you put Volko and then you played Hippolyta? Congratulations, like your whole board is buffed by +2/+2. Oh my lord. Dang. I'm actually surprised by that because I'm surprised by the fact that it's +1/+1 for a bronze. I would think that maybe they'll do, I don't know, either plus attack or plus defense because it's a bronze. But the fact that it does both, like, of course, the upside with Hippolyta is the fact that she's like it's, you know, higher stats and it has aura, but still, bring more sea creatures to the battlefield with Atlanta and capitalize on your aquatic domination with Dolphin or Volko's deploy effect. Oh yeah, and also, I meant to also say about Batgirl. This will also be good for a Batgirl. Volko would like to remind you that he can be used with any recruit type, not just sea creatures. Yeah, I'm sure somebody would probably look at that and read it wrong. Bye-bye Wildcat? True. Yeah, true. Why do you even need Wildcat? Wildcat is like, oh, Wildcat is like, oh, I can buff one guy. Volko's like, excuse me, sir. Let me show you how professional does this. Well, let's see. Anarchy is sitting pretty. Might's sitting pretty. All right, what you do to Tyranny? Sir, do you have 5 power or more? All right. Tyranny. Gold 5/7. Nereus? Aura. Ooh, Aura and Tyranny? Ooh. After a friendly recruit with 5 attack or more is KO'd, Nereus gets +2/+2. I think the fact that it has Aura actually makes it where this isn't that bad. But of course, everyone's gonna throw this into Black Adam. I mean, to be honest, even without Black Adam, you can still throw this guy in there. Yeah, I think the aura is what saves this card. If it didn't have aura, then this card actually wouldn't be, it would be okay. But the fact that it has aura, so it's harder for your opponent to deal with, so there's a greater potential for it to actually proc at least once. And especially in the gold rounds, you're gonna have a lot more units have 5 attack or more. So it's very easily, this could probably get hit once or even twice. Because, like, don't play this as your first gold card, but maybe like your second, depending on the way your board is. Yeah, I think this could easily get procced at least twice. All right. The Dead King's Scepter. Sacrifice a recruit with 5 attack or more to summon Trench in your empty spaces. Not played. Not going to be played. Oh, wait, they're guard. Hold up. Still. Okay, this will probably see a lot more play if it was silver. But for gold, like on my gold round, my high value gold round, I would sacrifice another 5 attack just to summon a board full of 5 attacks that have guard and 2 health. The only time that this would be quote unquote played is in Black Adam. But even then, by that time, you probably already have Black Adam powered up, I'll be honest. Or like you would have, like Black Adam would actually be pretty close to being online by this time. Because then you would have a 5 attack and then you would sacrifice it just to summon more 5s. I don't think this is gonna see a lot of play. I can see this being experimented with. Like, of course, I see that they try to combo these two together, but I don't know. The only time this would be really good is, I don't know, your Black Adam only has like 4 or 5 charges. Because then on a empty board, you're summoning 4 of these guys. But Black Adam normally has like maybe like 8. Like on the first gold turn, he's definitely very close. Like maybe 7 to 8 charge, if not already charged. Like you're very close. That I don't think this is ever needed. Every time they keep making more golds for Tyranny, this is the topic we keep talking about. There's so many good gold cards for Tyranny. Why have this when you can play Darkseid? You could play like all these other good gold cards. Like I said, definitely experimented with, but I think overall in the long run, this is gonna get cut. All right, there's still more cards, so let's take a look and see. Nereus and the Dead King's Scepter bring new tools to the arsenal of the 5 power or more archetype. The tyrannical king of the Atlantean kingdom, Zebel. As powerful allies around him fall, his influence over the game only grows. Okay. Originally stolen by Black Manta, the Dead King's Scepter was one of the 7 weapons buried in the Dead King. Buried with the Dead King of Atlantis. It has great power and in dual force. The wielder is sacrificed in the process. As a consequence of the chaos, your empty spaces will be filled with the Trench, hellish creatures from the darkest depths of the ocean. Okay, Siren, silver. 4 or 5, parting shots summon a tidal wave. That's not necessarily good. Atlan, gold, 6/7, end, exhaust enemies and Atlan's lane. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Wow. And it's end in the turn? Wow. People don't understand how powerful exhausting something actually is. It's a lot stronger than most people believe. To stop someone from being able to attack, of course, and that even pops aura. So if a unit that's in the lane has aura, that's a free pop. Unlike her twin sister Mira, Siren wasn't born with her hydrokinetic power. Despite her power's magical origin, she can be just as devastating as her twin counterpart. The Dead King himself, Atlan, former ruler of Atlantis, joins the fight. Atlan has control over snow and ice. He uses his this power to exhaust his enemies before he takes them out for good. This is actually pretty good. So the problem I have with this card is, okay, it's a silver 4/5, right? Parting shot, summon a tidal wave. It's only going to be good in Black Manta, or Black Adam, because if it dies on your opponent's turn, then the tidal wave is just gone. It doesn't live. Tidal wave lives until the end of your turn. Yeah, but tidal wave only has 1 health. That's the thing. It triggers the opponent's turn and they have to kill it. Right. Yeah. If they don't kill it, yes. But it has 1 health. And there's so many ways to do 1 damage in this game. I guess it's almost like a baby Shazam, right? It's like a baby Shazam, because at least with Shazam, now granted Shazam has speed, but just like Shazam, if Shazam dies, Billy shows up, and then you want to have some way of killing Billy. It's the same way. She dies, you want to have some way of doing 1 more damage so the tidal wave goes away as well. I mean, yeah, if your opponent, if they appetite against you, then tidal wave is just dead. I still say she's only going to be really added into Black Adam, because the fact is, when you're making a Tyranny deck or you're making a deck in general, you have to take away good, consistent cards in order to add new cards in. And a lot of the times, especially Tyranny, we're getting more gold cards. So of course, we already have good gold cards. So we got to cut good gold cards to add new gold cards in. And then we have stuff like Mercy Graves in the silver. We have a lot of other silver cards that is like, okay, gotta somehow cut these silver cards to add these new silver cards in. It gets tough in the deck building aspect as more cards come in. That's why I say Dead King Scepter is probably not gonna, it'll be experimented with, but overall, I don't think it's gonna be good enough. I mean, this is basically what Mill needed, right? Mill needed a leader. Kind of like we've talked about, I've said this before, like discard. Discard just needs a really good discard leader, and then discard's viable. So here we have a destroy your deck leader and just a few more, and then it's like, all right, well, destroy your deck is viable now. Like, there's only these 3 cards, but a leader that does it is actually very consistent, because there's no way you can stop him from attacking or hitting your leader, especially 5 attack. Oh my god, 5 attack on 20 health, bruh. All right, what we got here? We've invited Agent Spacely. Oh my god, where is he at? How long has he known? A community member and content creator to take a sneak peek of the mini set and figure craft some decks to get you started with Black Manta. It's like, how long have you known, Spacely? How long? And when's it my turn? Dang it. I won't tell, I promise. I won't tell, I promise. I'm pretty good at keeping secrets. Please. Anyway, Turbo Thunder. Let's see what we got. What's Spacely doing? Oh my god, Spacely's like, yep, we don't need any bronze cards at all. Oh man, Spacely. No bronze cards. Warlord, okay. How many golds are these? 15 golds? No bronze, only charge. I know, right? Like, I can understand Steve Trevor. Bold strategy. All right, here's the problem I see with this deck. I think this deck has way too many 5 attack or mores. Now, granted, you want 5 attack or mores in order to power up Black Adam. That's given. Yeah, I think it's way too many golds, especially without 10th Metal, without Mercy, without Scarecrow. Yeah, we would need some tech cards of some sort, agreed. But, like I said, it's a good start. All right, let's see what he's, the second one. Okay, I thought about this as well. No actions, only 3 actions? Wait, what? Crypto, Thief, Volko, and 2 of them are 10th Metal. And then Dual Force. No Reyes? We're just going Blue Beetle, Paco. We're getting part of the Blue Beetle package, but no Reyes? The problem with this deck is you need actions. If you're going with no actions, then you might as well just be mono red. Because the whole point of having, like, okay, you get some actions from Bluebird, all right. But wait, hold on. He added 10th metal to this deck, but didn't add 10th metal to this deck. And this deck has 15 golds, and this one just has 8. Like, no dual force, add Bat Cycle, add Mass Arrest. I mean, something to catch up on the board. All right, third deck, what we got? Black Knight, okay, all right. The numbers at least look consistent. I mean, this one's a lot better of a deck, especially with Captain Cold there. Basically, you would play this almost like you're playing Control. Like, you would try to survive as much as possible, and then you would want the Unending Ruins plus Black Manta, like all the cards that basically gets rid of your opponent's deck to pop off. So Black Manta, as long as he attacks a leader, he destroys cards from your opponent. So yeah, giving him a Batmobile for the consistent destruction, that's another way that you can destroy cards other than Unending Ruin. So we kind of see why they nerfed some of the sea creatures, which makes sense, to be honest. I'm really excited by Atlana. I think that's going to be really good as the game goes on. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of this package. Like, this package right here scares me. Like, oh my God. What are we gonna get ourselves into? Every single one of these mic cards are really good. Every single one of them. All 3 of them are gonna see play. Nearest is gonna be interesting, and Atlan's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we'll see how it all works out.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.